What's up, guys? So I'm gonna talk about this comment that I received this morning about the hedge fund. So I posted a video this morning about my price prediction for AMC and Ape. So, and I mentioned something about the hedge funds not covering and like when they're gonna cover, and it's like they're not covering and they don't care about the money. And I really don't know what's going on. I never dove deep into this person mentioned is the cost to borrow. Like, I never really followed up on that, so I don't know the very fine details of cost to borrow and how it works, but I'm gonna look into it. Okay, and I know there's a fee, but I don't know, I didn't know when they need to pay it. Is there a time limit? So this question right here, let me zoom this down a little bit, and it's from Back to the Future 99. And by the way, thanks for watching my videos, I appreciate it. And it says the hedge funds are losing money every day because they have to pay the CTB, cost to borrow fee, annually. So with that being said, that's something I didn't know because I never dove deep into the rules and regulation of cost to borrow. Okay, and like I said, I mean, there's a lot of things in stock that I don't know, but I'm learning. Okay, and some things I know about, but I never dove deep into it to really get the full details of what it is. I just knew cost of borrow, there was a fee. Okay, but I didn't know when. But thanks for the comment. Now I know. If there's something else that I mentioned that it seems like I don't know, please leave a comment, let me know. Because we're all going through this investing cycle, and we're constantly learning all the time. Even if you've been in investing for like a year or two, sometimes you come across something that you don't know because someone else mentioned it. Okay, but I am going to go ahead and look into this and see what it's about. So they are losing money if they have to pay a fee for cost to borrow annually. They're definitely losing money. As long as they don't pay it back, they're losing money. But in the same sense, it still feels like they don't care if they have to pay this money, because somehow, some way, they're making some money to pay this. Either they're charging someone for another service and they're giving the money back to cover that. I don't know. But it's just crazy that they haven't covered, like, all of them haven't covered. I don't know when they're going to cover, and they can hold their position for what I understand, for a very, very long time, and not even care if they owe, because it do seem like they have an unlimited supply of money. Like, you really have to think about that. Some of the big hedge fund companies, they have like they have so much money, it's ridiculous. And for them to be afraid to cover and not let this thing run and give us our money that we're being, oh, okay, I'm gonna watch that later, Judge Judy. But our money that we've been waiting on, when this thing squeezed, like, everyone's waiting on a certain amount of money so they can do things, so they can, pay their car off or pay their house off, go on trips and do all this stuff, right? And some people are waiting for, like, they're waiting. Everything's coming up. They're waiting on, being wealthy. They're just waiting, and we're all waiting on this thing to happen. So we can. Some of us can be. Wow. So some of us can be financially independent and start another business and do other things. And I can go on and on and on about this. But they have so much money, and for them to let a squeeze go and run to the point of people getting wealthy, it seems like it's chump change for them, because they're losing a lot. It seems like they're losing a lot more money paying for these fees, and if they're losing money all the time, than what they would when this thing squeezes. If I'm wrong, quote me if I'm wrong. But the longer they wait, the longer they lose money. Now they're losing money. Somehow they're making money, but they're losing money annually because they didn't, the cost to borrow, they had to pay that. Plus, they know the squeeze is bound to happen. It's bound to happen. And they're going to pay for the squeeze. I mean, they're going to have to pay something. It's crazy. The whole thing it's just a big mess. And I see the stock, AMC in 8, the stock is slowly going down, like at a slow pace. It barcode sideways and it's slowly stair stepping down. So I don't really know what's going on. It seemed like that's the plan for it to get to a certain price. Like I've always said when it gets to a very low price, that's when they start to cover. And it only makes sense to me to want to cover at a low price, not a high price. Okay. But that's it. I just wanted to address this comment, and thanks for the comment. If there's any more comments that I see or something I say that doesn't make sense or I have wrong, leave a comment. But I'm going to go in here. I kind of got a sinus cold or something. I don't know what's going on. But go ahead and finish looking at the market. I got a couple things I'm going to look at, and I may do some more videos here shortly. But take care. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Do that right now. It's over there somewhere. Hit that button, okay? All right, guys. Take care. See you next one. Peace.